just gotta like make sure the hair I have left looks okay, because I didn't brush it. You know what? Whatever, that would do. Hey guys, and welcome to my new video on my second channel. So this is my 26th video, I believe. For those of you that don't know what the circle is, I'm going to be talking to you about the circle contestants today. In continuation with that, I will also be doing my nails, and I will explain in a bit. If you haven't watched the show yet and you don't want any teasers, or you don't want any, like, if you don't want me to ruin it for you, then don't watch this video, because you're going to find out who the few people are that have been evicted and my thoughts on all of the contestants. Let me just tell you now that The Circle is probably one of the best programs, maybe even the best program I've watched. I know it's been on for like 4 episodes, and I know the concept is incredibly simple. I will go over the concept, don't worry. But I actually applied for the show myself. I didn't get through, unfortunately, hence why I'm not on the programme. But I said to my friends and stuff, if there is a second episode, or a second series even, that I would definitely apply for that. So it's basically a game where 8 people, 8 randomers who don't know each other, create a profile, as if they're making a social media profile. And they go into, like, it's an apartment with individual rooms, so none of the contestants get to see each other, none of the contestants get to talk to each other or anything like that. The only way they can communicate is by written text. So they'll go, John, message, Sarah, hi Sarah, how are you, send, and that sort of thing. The other things that they can do are they can start private group chats, they can start group chats, they can add obviously pictures to their profile if they win particular competitions or mini games and sort of things that go on within the show. People don't actually have to go in as themselves either, and that is what 4 of the original 8 contestants actually did. The 4 people that went in as themselves were Sean, Dan, Aiden and Mitchell. So Sean, I think, is 21 or 22, so she's blonde. At the beginning, I thought that she wasn't going to get very far, that she was just very, very dumb and she wouldn't have worked out a gameplay. Throughout the series, she has had to go through different scenarios and situations. She was in Power once, so she was an influencer at one point where she had to sort of help make a decision as to who was going to get eliminated. And I think she's a dark horse. I think at the moment Sean is my winner. Now, I don't know what's gone on during the other hours that we don't see on the programme, but for me, I think Sean is my winner. With Sean, the other 3 people that went in as genuine people were Dan, who he's made quite a lot of close bonds, or he's tried to make friends with as many people as he can in the circle. He was quite close with Janelle, he got quite close with Kate, and yeah, I think Janelle said something the other night where she was like, I think he's making too many friends, he could be almost too genuine, like too nice to everyone, like he's hiding something. And when they were doing the votes, he was like, yeah, Kate's my favourite, when Janelle was clearly in that chat, so yeah, there was a bit of argumentation there. But then you also had Aiden, who was also one of the people that went in as a genuine person. She's 19. She's actually younger than me, so she's 19, she went in, and she was just a nice girl, like, she just wanted to go in for a bit of banter. Just, the only thing with her is that she kept eating pot noodles, so she wasn't doing any good for herself. Last person that obviously went in as being genuine was Mitchell, who just went in as himself, and yeah, he also unfortunately has been evicted. So the 4 people that went in as sort of catfish, or sort of not as they said they were, was Jennifer, Kate, Freddie and Janelle. So Jennifer was actually the first person to get eliminated. She's a 40-year-old lady. I'm not sure what her actual job is, but when she went in, she said she was 34 and she said she was a doctor. With Kate's not actually Kate. Kate's boyfriend Alex has gone in and is using her pictures as a profile set up as Kate. At the beginning, I think he was very, very clever with it all. He had a fill-out game plan. He knew who should have been on his side and who wasn't really his sort of cup of tea. But I think over the game, he's thought too much about the character of pursuing Kate and portraying Kate, that he's just lost his game plan and he's gradually just like losing respect from other contestants that are in the show. We also had Freddie, who is an openly gay guy, and he's gone in pretending that he's straight, so he's made several group chats with the girls, he's tried to make friends with the girls. Yes, again, there are some things that he says that people don't always agree with, but he hasn't been rude to anyone, he hasn't been offensive to anyone. You can't, like, it's only over text. He hasn't said anything to anyone in real life. So again, with him, yeah, he's sort of, you either love him or you hate him. I love him. At the beginning, I didn't think he had much of a game plan, but like Sean, he actually has brain cells and he's a little game player, but I like that. And then obviously Janelle, she went in with her daughter, and the only person she's told about her daughter is Dan, who she put faith in as well. They were the original 8 people that went in. 4 went in as catfishes, 1 gay guy pretending to be straight, lady who had a daughter, you've got a guy who's gone in as his girlfriend, and you've got a woman who went in as a doctor and took 6 years off of her age. The other 4 were just pretty much as they were. And over the show so far, we have lost 4 contestants. So if you don't want me to ruin it and you don't want any spoilers or anything like that, then turn off this video, watch it once you've caught up with the circle. But Jennifer was the first person to get kicked out. It was Dan and Kate at the top, they were the influencers. And with the influencers, it's the top 2 people who get voted the highest overall out of 5 stars. So at the end of each episode, everyone gets to vote on everyone. So you're giving them 1 star, you're giving them 2 stars, 3 stars, 4 or 5 stars. Some people do it gameplay-like, where they'll vote based on what they think other people will vote, and some people just do it as genuine as they can. For Jennifer to go out, it was Dan and Alex, i.e. Kate, who picked her to go out. And the eliminated contestant also gets to pick someone of their own choice to go and visit. So Jennifer went to visit Janelle, saw she had a daughter, and obviously I think they connected pretty well because they're both older ladies. I think they got on really, really well. The second person to get evicted was Mitchell, and the people that decided his fate was Sean, who for me was my dark horse. This is where she made a turning point. She and Alex, again Kate, were the top 2 influencers, and they had to make a decision as to who they would get rid of. I think it was between Janelle, Freddie and Mitchell. At the end of it, they decided to get rid of Mitchell. The only problem with getting rid of Mitchell is that he and Aiden were having a little fling and they were flirting and stuff like that. So that left her upset with both Sean and Alex, but also left Sean in the deep end when Alex basically was like, look, she's the one that made all the decisions, it wasn't me, sort of thing. Like putting his hand up like, it wasn't me, I didn't do that. Sean then invited both of them to a group chat, and she was basically saying, you can't put me under the bus like that, it wasn't just my decision. Yes, I obviously voted for him to go home, but Alex actually put some stuff in too. So I think Sean and Aiden had a bit of that's when they started falling out. I thought they should have, at that point, they should have come together, like as 2 girls, because then Sean and Freddie had this strong bond. If Sean and Aiden would have had a strong bond, Sean could have easily persuaded Freddie that Aiden was a nice person, and then she wouldn't have been eliminated. Because then in the 3rd episode, after Sinead came in, and Sinead was playing her granddad Christopher, so she came in as Mitchell got evicted. She was evicted based on the fact that apparently everyone thought she was boring and stuff like that. And for her to go out, it was Freddie, Dan and Janelle that got rid of Sinead. Then with Aiden, Sean and Freddie, they got to pick 1 more person to get rid of. They'd either get rid of Kate, they'd either get rid of Sean, or they'd get rid of Aiden. And by this point, I knew that Dan liked Kate, so Dan was obviously not going to get rid of Kate, otherwise known as Alex. I knew that Freddie and Sean were pretty close, so I knew Freddie wasn't going to get rid of Sean. Aiden didn't really have anyone rooting for her. Mitchell had already been eliminated, so she got the head on the hammer next, and she was gone. And we had actually found out that Aiden went to go and visit Kate, who's actually Alex, the boyfriend of Kate. And so far, the little teaser snippet we've got is that she's come in and she was just like, feck off, basically. She didn't realise that Kate was not Kate and that Alex was playing Kate. But after Christopher and Aiden went out, Ryan actually went into the Hangouts, or I think Ryan came into the Hangouts beforehand, and the public voted Freddie to go on sort of like a one-on-one date with him. Funny thing is, Ryan's actually gay, has a husband. Freddie's gay, acting straight. So I think, as Ryan is this like psychic sort of person, he's going to realise that Freddie's gay. He's going to probably tell the rest of them, he's going to blow Freddie's cover, and he could go out. But then, no one likes Ryan. Like he's not admitted that he's a psychic, but like he's giving psychic vibes, and he's just asking a lot of weird questions. So I think Ryan could potentially go next. That was my little synopsis and little like chit chat about The Circle. So if you did enjoy the synopsis I said about the show, and you do want to give it a little watch, then definitely I would recommend you going back to watch it. If you did manage to make it to this point and you are a fan of the show, or you have been watching the show, leave your comments, leave your messages, all your Twitter handles and all those sorts of things in the description and comments and stuff. I feel like I want to have, not like a rant, but I feel like I want to have a discussion about these sorts of things. And what I'm going to be doing now is putting on my nails. I'm literally going to go on Twitter, I'm going to just type in hashtag the circle. So, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna get Rianne, and Rianne's gonna help me scroll. So, we'll see you in a minute. I'm gonna go get Rianne. Rianne? Can I come in? Basically, I've just filmed my little synopsis of the circle, and I am doing a part 2, and I was wondering if you wanted to help me do it. I'm basically reading and reacting to the tweets while I'm putting my nails on.
What will I be doing?
Well, you can read out the tweets, and I can, like, while I'm doing my...
I'll do that.
Right, come on in. Oh, have a look. You can bring your drink. Got Rianne into the video, so here we go. We've moved angle, so now I'm sitting on the bed. I've got my nails. Rianne's actually here now.
Hi.
So, anything circle related, we can just discuss.
I'll just go down the line at C for the circle, so the official circle Twitter.
Yeah.
They put, oh my god, you can't just leave it there as one word. Aiden, full stop. Kate, full stop. Secret, full stop. Out, full stop. Send. And then it's the little video when Aiden walks in and she's like, Kate! And then
like,
she sees Alex and she's like,
feck off.
fuck off.
I mentioned that before, that people don't go in as themselves, but she put trust in, Aiden put trust into Kate.
Kate? Kate? Off.
So that was the clip of Aiden meeting Kate when she got evicted. Focus. Yep. Yeah, so that was the clip of when Aiden went to meet Kate. But I find it, I mean, it's slightly weird because Aiden put trust in Kate, I think, and she was, I don't know. And I mentioned before that Kate had a game plan, and Kate's game plan's now going downhill.
At Mulder 5000.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know when they put like me, colon, da da da?
Oh,
this,
yeah,
colon.
yeah.
Okay, so it's like me. Oh, the new guy Ryan on hashtag the circle seems interesting. Ryan, I'm a big fan of Nigel Farage. And then it's
The
a gif of a
Joe
woman.
Christiana, isn't it?
No, it's a, I forgot, oh, it's a Viola, is it Viola Dave? Yeah, that.
Yeah, but he's a
Big.
psychic, and anything politics-wise, I'm not really a fan of. I think I mentioned it before. He asks too many weird questions. Christopher, fine, yeah, he's an old man, but you don't need to bombard him with what's your life, what did you
No,
do?
but he did that because he had a suspicion straight away that
She was
Christopher, yeah. So he wanted to try and find out. You know how, I'm not saying all old people do that, but like, you know, they like talking about how it was back in the day. Some of them, most of them, not generalizing.
Yeah.
But yeah, and if someone asked you, oh, what was your life like back in, I don't know, whenever, surely you wouldn't just say, oh, it was different. You'd say, oh, hello, Freddie. Yes, I'm having a quite good morning.
It was just a bit fake, the whole thing.
Even if she didn't pick her granddad, if she just picked an old man, she could have at least thought about like what people would ask her, backstory, because all she thought about was, okay, so I'm retired, I'm gonna be retired because old people are retired,
Yeah,
and
that's it.
they like old stuff, so antiques, and then coin collection, and that was it. That's basically what her Christopher was about. Sean, I don't really, she's kind of just like there for me. Like, I don't hate her, but I don't like love her.
She's just one
like,
of those extras.
Yeah, she's just floating around. Well, she's not floating around, but like I don't really hate her or like love her.
Yeah,
but
I
she's
mean,
alright.
She's stuck up for herself a little bit more. At the beginning, she was no one. She didn't do anything. At least now she's actually spoken up, and she was like, look, Kate, can't put all the blame on me, and she's made a good friend.
I was gonna say they all have game plans, but like she didn't have she didn't have a game plan. They're all playing a game, but she didn't come in thinking, okay, I'm gonna act like this, and then I'm gonna make friends with this person, this person, whatever. But yeah, she's being herself. Well, because she's playing as herself, but like well, from what I can tell, it seems genuine. At Jake Alford PFC. My cousin in Canada has just messaged me asking if everything is okay over here because he heard Freddie screaming. So I've got no idea how they can not how they're not all hearing it in the same block. Hashtag the circle.
Oh yeah, we know that.
Oh.
He's just so loud.
Yeah, he's so loud.
They obviously have waterproof windows.
Soundproof
thingy, walls.
I know, and he's so loud.
Imagine going on night
It'd be
out
in the
with
group
him.
chat.
Probably one of those people that puts loads of emojis and talks in capital letters.
He stands when he's like, message, right.
Yeah,
like,
he does all the hand business,
like,
yeah.
And then he's just standing there in his like shirt, but like,
Or naked.
like, yeah, and just he was naked, completely naked at one point, or in his boxers.
Yeah.
At Kerry_91 says, why did Christopher not get to meet anyone?
Wasn't there long enough, bitch.
Is this English? Why did Christopher not get to meet anyone and he get exposed?
What?
Exactly. Why did Christopher not get to meet anyone, get exposed?
And
But okay.
And he got exposed,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
and get exposed. I think that's what that's meant to say.
And then they're fucking long enough. It was literally
Yeah,
in there for
really.
like an episode.
Exactly. Like no one would have been close enough to get. Even Janelle was like, "You won't be missed because you're boring." No, yeah, all the opinions are changing. Like the more you get to know, like if we started at the beginning, Janelle would be bottom.
Yeah.
But like she's not bottom for me now because like I actually get to see a bit of her personality a bit. It depends on what they show us as well.
Yeah.
Because they don't show us everything,
Because
obviously.
it's like Big Brother, we get to see 1 hour a day.
And Mitchell was in it. They were showing like Aiden and Mitchell's romance, but I'm more interested in Dan and Janelle, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because they seem more genuine and stuff. But I guess because they're older, not like nice.
That one has glue on it though.
I can
Don't know
tell.
how to remove the glue.
So, if you didn't know, I have a YouTube channel. It's Rhianne Ferguson, RHEANNE.
Link in the description.
Yeah, link in the description. Basically, I can do anything. No, I have a few vlogs. I have a few covers up. I do little talk down, sit down videos like this where I just talk about whatever. Currently, I edited 2 videos today. I made some noodles. Hashtag living like Aiden. I just got a couple of packages today. I got concealer and contour from Amazon because I'm poor, and a little thingy, I don't know, silicone thing to like wash my brushes because I do it on my hand and I hate it doing it because the blood rushes to your hand and it's just horrible. Doesn't mean I'm gonna clean my brushes though. I also ordered some new brushes actually from Amazon, but they're coming in like October, so although I don't know when this video is coming out. This video, oh okay, second channel. I was about to say this video might come out in 2019. Like, so yeah, subscribe to me please, because I have a unique sense of humor, and yeah.
I see what you did there. Unique.
I didn't know I did that, but I did it. Facts about me. Should we do a quick facts video? Of course we should. So my name, oh, do I want to say my full name? Nah, we'll go with Rhianne Ferguson. I'm almost 20, I'm 19 years old. Like, I have a little sister who is 16, yeah, because I'm 19, and a few half siblings, 3 of them, 2 girls and a boy. I say that, but they're all adults. Brandon's finished, so it's probably time to hand over to him. Right, you can go back to, oh, I need, what time is it? 7.
So I'm gonna be getting there for like either 6:30 or 2:15. I hope you enjoyed my video. Rhianne's obviously in the video as well, so thank you for reading out the like several tweets that we did, most of which were about Freddie. But nails are fully on, so I am ready to go to the orange tree. I might put concealer on that because that's a bit disgusting, or I just put a face full of concealer on. But either way, I've got my Pride jumper on, so my little society badge. Got my flag and stuff on the back. Trousers, which are a bit short, but yeah, whatever. And yeah, gonna end this video here. I will see you either after the orange tree when we go to Libby's. I'll do some snaps or whatever, or I'll see you tomorrow if we go shopping or something like that. You're still able to be seen.
I know.
Right, I'm gonna leave you. Love you and leave you. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you for a new main channel video on Tuesday or Friday. Bye.